Yoongi. And she likes me back too. Didn't she tell you that? I mean, you guys know each other for a very long time. Jungkook. She likes you back? Yoongi. Did you lie when you told me that you guys know each other for a very long time? Because there's no way she wouldn't tell you that. Jungkook. Lied? Uh, why? Why would I lie? She told me that she likes me. She lied to you, okay? Yoongi. Then why are you staggering? Did you just get caught by me? Jungkook. Hello, mister. You better stay quiet if you don't know who I am. And besides, there's no girl that would dare to betray me. So you better be ready because I will get her and you won't be able to do anything. Before Yoongi could say anything, he heard Vine calling his name while coming towards them. Vine, why are you guys talking about so long? I'm bored like hell. Yoongi, I was just coming. Let's go. Yoongi held her hand to take her while Jungkook was still there and looked at them while he was burning with jealousy. Jungkook, there's no way she likes him back. Why does she like him? Like what's there in him that's not in me? I can't lose, especially to this Moongi or Yoongi, whatever. After a while, Yoongi went to the classroom when the class started, but Vine was left behind because she had to take a book out of her locker. She took the book out, and as soon as she closed the locker, she got startled as she saw Jungkook standing right behind her locker. Jungkook, why do you only get scared when you see me? Vine, why do you keep coming in front of me? Jungkook came closer to her until her back hit the lockers, and he put his both hands on the lockers, blocking her way. Jungkook, I can't take it anymore. Just tell me, why do you like him and not me? What's with him, huh? Is that because I bullied you? Then all I'm asking you is to tell me what do I do? His eyes became red from anger and care towards her. Please tell me. I will do whatever. Just forgive me. Fine. What? Why don't I like you? Don't tell me that you fell for me after you bullied me. Jungkook, yes, I did fall for you. Is that a crime? Vine, it's not a crime to like me, but for a person like you, it is a crime. You shouldn't like me at all. Jungkook, why? Because you're afraid that I will steal Yoongi from you? Because you like him too much? Vine, Yoongi? Yes, I like him. What's the problem with that? Just leave me alone for some time. I was so excited to join university, but you keep getting involved and ruined it all. I beg you, leave me and the people around me alone. She threw his hand and went towards her classroom. He sat down on the floor with his back in contact with the lockers. After her 1 hour class, she came outside her classroom along with Yoongi. She is always with him because he is the only friend she made until now. And she saw Jungkook sitting right at the place where she left him 1 hour ago. She looked at him, and after noticing that she is there, he looked at her too. His eyes were blood red from the pain, and they had an eye contact for a minute, until Yoongi said to her, Fine, why did you stop? Let's go. Fine, oh yeah, let's go. They went from there, leaving Jungkook all alone, but with greater pain this time, as he saw her with Yoongi again. As they both walked, they talked to each other. Fine. Did you tell him that I like you? Yoongi. I did. But don't get me wrong. I don't have any intention like that. I just saw how much you were ignoring him, and that you would always tell me to walk away whenever he's there. So I thought maybe. I'm sorry if it hurts you. Fine. No, no. Actually, I told him too that I like you, to get rid of him for the time being. But don't worry, I don't have any intention like that too. I just hope us to be good friends forever. Yoongi, of course. I will help you with that whenever you need. Fine, thank you, Yoongi. But do you really hate him so much? What did he do that you always ignore him? I think he really likes you. Fine. He bullied and beat my brother, and I hate him so much for that. But I think his feelings are genuine. He saved me a lot of times, but I can't be with him. What will I tell my brother? That I like the person who bullied him brutally? This is too much for me. Yoongi. So you're doing it for your brother. If it wasn't for him, would you have accepted Jungkook? Wine. Not until today. But when I saw him today, his eyes were red, and he was really in pain sitting at the same spot where I left him. I genuinely felt bad for him. But about accepting him, I don't know. Yoongi. It's okay, let's not think about it if you're not sure. You can figure it out slowly. I'm always here for you. Vine, you're right. Let's go for now. Although she said it, but her heart wasn't at peace when she left him alone there. Jungkook, who couldn't sleep at night, no matter how hard he tried, he only thought of Vine. He thought about harming himself, physically draining himself, but he couldn't stop thinking about her. All this was because he thought that Vine will never accept him, and he'll have to live his whole life without her. Finally, in the early morning, he took a lot of sleeping pills altogether because he couldn't take it anymore. He slept for a lot of time. It was already 12 p.m. when he woke up. He got ready to go to university as he decided that he will watch her from afar if he can't be with her and keep apologizing to her until she forgives him, even if it takes one lifetime. He went to the university and suddenly 2 to 3 guys started running as they saw him. Jungkook felt weird, but he ignored it. Then he remembered that they are Taeman's guy that he saw on that day. He decided to follow them as it was really suspicious. Those two guys went to Taeman and screamed, "Bro, Jungkook is here. Stop it. Stop all of this." Jungkook ran when he heard this, and as soon as he reached there, what he saw there boiled his blood, broke his heart. Vine tied up on a chair and beaten while she cried like crazy. They both looked at each other when he reached there. Her teary eyes were filled with despair and hopelessness. He clenched his fist and teeth as he looked at Taeman. He was going to beat him to death, but he stopped when he took out a knife and put it on Vine's neck. Jungkook, hey, what are you doing? Taeman, don't move if you want her alive. He looked at his friends, beat him, and keep doing it. No one really goes to that side of the building, so Taeman and his friends made it there then. And no matter whatever they did, no one really came there. Jungkook didn't move an inch as his friends came and started beating him. He fell on the ground and they all kicked their legs on him. Vine cried as she saw this. She said, "What the hell are you doing? Get up and fight them." Jungkook smiled, lying down there, bleeding from his mouth, as he said, "How can I do that, huh? Don't worry, I'll take you out of here. Don't be scared." Vine, idiot, they will kill you. Please stand up and do something. Taeman went to Jungkook as he said, "How do you feel lying down there? You beat me so many times, and I couldn't find one of your weakness. Finally, you have one." He smirked as he looked at Vine. "Just wait and see what I do to her." He started walking towards Vine with the knife in his hand. Jungkook, hey, wait. What are you doing? Wait, stop. He was beaten so much that he couldn't move an inch. But when Vine was in danger, he quickly got up and ran to her. He quickly hugged her chair, completely blocking Vine, and Taeman stabbed Jungkook before he could see it. He didn't scream nor say anything, but he looked at Vine and felt relieved that she is fine. He smiled, looking at her, while her world stopped for a second when she looked at him. Taeman got afraid, and also he thought it's better that he got stabbed. He and his friends quickly ran away from there, leaving Vine and Jungkook alone. Jungkook fell on the floor and Vine cried, looking at him. Vine, what is this? Why did you do it? Are you crazy? Jungkook, thank, thank God, you're fine. I can rest now. He closed his eyes and he fainted, while Vine kept screaming for help. She couldn't bear to see him like that anymore. She kept trying to get rid of the rope until her hands were bleeding. She finally got rid of it and called her brother and the ambulance. She stayed beside Jungkook all the time while crying, blaming herself for what happened. After an hour, the doctor came out of his room and said he lost a lot of his blood. If he was even a minute late, he would have died. His injuries are serious, so it's a miracle that he is still alive. You all should hope for the best. Vine couldn't believe it when the doctor said he could have died. She sat in the chair and kept praying for him. His brother hugged her as he asked her, "You haven't said a word until now. How will I know what happened if you don't tell me? Why are you crying for a person like him? Please tell me." Vine, I was going to get stabbed, but he came forward and he instead. She started crying, while his brother's eyes widened, and when he heard this. So you were what? How? Why did he do it? Vine, because he said he likes me, but I really didn't know he would even do this for me. I said such harsh words to him, and now he. What do I do? Sohyuk still couldn't believe that someone like Jungkook did this for her. Fine. I knew that you will never accept him, so I kept rejecting him. Sohyuk hugged her when tears fell from his eyes as he thought about Vine getting stabbed. Sohyuk, don't say any more. We'll talk about this later. Let's just hope for his recovery for now. After another hour, a nurse came out of the room telling them that he is woken up and they can meet him now. Nurse took Sohyuk with her to fill up some forms as his guardian wasn't there, while Vine went inside the room. She came to him with her eyes down, feeling really bad for him. She didn't say anything because she thought she doesn't deserve to, while Jungkook looked at her and understood that she's guilty. Jungkook, hey, why are you having that face? Let me tell you one thing. That is not your fault at all. Jungkook, you don't have to feel about it. I did it because I wanted to. She slapped his arm as she said, You wanted to? Why are you always being tough in front of me? I know you're nothing like that. You're just an idiot for doing this. Who asked you to do it, huh? The doctor said you could have. Jungkook, but I didn't die, right? Vine slapped him again. You're as good as dead already, okay? Jungkook, did you really have to beat me? It already hurts. Vine, oh, sorry. She slapped him again, but you deserve it. Jungkook, ah, don't do it. I'm sorry. She laughed. She stopped laughing when her brother came inside. He slowly took steps towards Jungkook and said, Are you fine? It must have hurt a lot. Jungkook, I'm fine. And finer when I saw her. So I don't know what to say or how to return your favor, but I'm really, really thankful for what you did. You can ask for anything you need. I'll do it. Jungkook, then can you forgive me? Sohyuk stayed quiet. Jungkook, I really like Vine a lot. I don't think I can live without her. She won't be mine until you forgive me, so please, even I don't deserve it, please give it a thought. I'll wait until you do it. Sohyuk, I don't know about forgiving you, but he looked at Vine. If you like him, then go for it. Don't worry about me. I don't think there will be anyone who can protect you or love you like he did. So don't make me a third person who ruins the love story. I just want you to be happy, nothing else. Fine. Are you really fine with it? So, of course, you can make your own decisions now. I won't stop you. He went out of the room and she looked at him. Jungkook, how how did he do it so easily? I thought I won't have a chance in this lifetime at least. Fine. He's my brother after all. Jungkook, uh-huh. So you're fine with it too, right? Fine. Who said that? Jungkook, don't play dumb with me now. You said you're only ignoring me because of my brother. Fine. That was. She got up and tried to go, but he held her wrist and pulled her towards him, for she fell upon him. Jungkook, don't think you can run because I can't get out of bed. He tugged her hairs back to her ears. I'm not letting you go now. I don't have a reason to. Fine. We're in the hospital. Someone will come. Leave me. Jungkook, who gives up about someone coming in? I'm finally having a chance to make you mine. His voice got deepened and seducing as he said, let's do it here and never forget it. Vine blushed and hugged him as she said, this is all for today. You'll have to wait until your recovery. Jungkook, what? How can I wait until that? She broke the hug and sat on the chair as she said, that's why you need to recover fast. Jungkook whined and she laughed.